obviously listing more, but also listing my items for $35 or more per item. I suggest listing your items for around $50 an item. So what is a $50 item? I go back at your items and look at what items you've sold for $50 and research $50 items. See what items are selling for $50 and see what meets that criteria. See what brands are popular. If you're selling on Poshmark, you can go to here. Okay, so guys, you're gonna head on over to Closet and Seller Tools and then Closet Insights. And here you're gonna find your sales with your current and your prior years, with your listings sold, and your sales with your net earnings, and you can compare that to your prior years sold too here. And if you go down here, you have your brand insights, what's selling well, and that can kind of give you like your ASP. This is what we're going to talk about, your average selling price. And this is what this whole video is about, is ASP. So we need to find that from brand insights and also from departments, which is the departments which are selling well in possibly from your closet, or we can also find that in shop. So we'll go out of this here in a minute and look at what's selling well in other people's closets. But we also have sales order insights and where that came from. And then you also have your current inventory as well and what that's valued at currently, and the departments and brands. So let's go back and go into shop. And if you go down, you'll see today's trends. And there you can find the trends, the most popular things. I'm in women right now, so the category is women. You can choose another category like men, or maybe you're selling kids. You can go into kids and find the trends for kids and see what's selling best in kids, and go down and it'll show you the trends for kids. You can also go up, go into brands. So let's go there. And here you're gonna find the most popular brands selling right now. Let's just choose Coach. That's a brand that I have been selling lately, and I can buy from ThreadUp. I actually use that app a lot, and so I can actually give you a referral. I can put it here and also in my description for 45% off. And I shop a lot on there actually. And I will go ahead and go into the filters, and I will do, let's say, handbags, let's say, and I'm just gonna do sold items and see what are some of the popular items being sold right now. These are some of the popular handbags that are being purchased right now by customers and buyers. And that's what I'm going to look for. eBay has a lot of similar things like Poshmark, but I recommend going on a computer because They don't have things like your ASP, but you can get your statements and find all of that information. Here, click on seller details, and you'll go down and find your sell-through rate, your STR, which is the percentage of items sold compared to your items listed. You want to be at a 50% if you can. I'm only at a 12%, but 50% is always good, because if you think about how many you're listing, and if you're listing at above $35, if you do the math, that's, if you're listing 10 products a day times 30 days in a month, that's $3,500. So list is what I always say. But go back and you'll find some of the similar things like popular selling brands. You'll see Pokemon, Coach. So like I said, Mercari has some of the same things as Poshmark. Your top selling brands, like Nike, top selling categories, also bulky items if you sell locally. I sell locally as well. And then from your closet, it shows items that you might have in your closet that are similar to your closet, so it has that as well. So for your ASP, you are going to be paying more. This isn't going to be like Goodwill or the bins. You're going to be going to places like Helpsy, ThredUp, not like Goodwill or the bins, or possibly eBay. Maybe you'll find something on eBay and flip it, if that's a possibility. So I can always put some of my links in the description, and if that helps to give you guys referrals and get you guys started on some of those apps, and you're going to be paying more than $1 to $10 an item, and it's going to be worth it. It's going to be $35 to $50 an item or more for those items. And sales will slow down for a little bit, but then once you start making those sales, and they're higher end sales, they will start coming in. So, and your sales will start to pick up, and they'll be higher sales. And like me, they finally started to pick up, and I finally started to do it just this month. So finally I'm doing it, and I'm finally seeing the reward. So it took me a minute, and I kind of stopped selling there for a little bit on these sites, and I was doing auctions for a while. So that's kind of why my sales are the way that they are. But I'm doing it again, and I'm also selling to resellers right now as well. I was doing that for a minute, but that's why I'm making this video. So hopefully I can help you guys out and show that it's worth it. I actually use a cross-listing app for my ASP, my average selling price, Vendu, and I will also put that referral link in my description as well, and I'll show you a little bit what that looks like as well. It gives you a little bit of insight as to what it can do, and also shows you that it's very helpful, because that kind of shows me where I'm at as far as my sales, and also any of my brands and all my apps, because I have all of them linked in Vendu, and it's very helpful to take everything off there, to delist and relist, which can also refresh all my items. It also is showing me that my items this month are on average being sold for around $60 or $70 an item, and last month I believe it was $80 an item. So that's helpful to stay on track, because they are higher priced items, so that's why. And I am always going in there and checking and keeping up with details. So that's a very helpful thing to have, is Vendu. And I will show you that as well, some screenshots, and give you the details on that. Just in 2 weeks, I've already made $1,200, and I've already doubled, more than doubled my sales in just, last month. Yeah, last month I've more than doubled. So definitely it's worth it. And obviously list. Like I always tell people, you have got to list more and list higher priced items. That is definitely the trick. So hopefully this video has helped you guys. And yeah, that's all I have to say for today. If you guys have any questions, please comment, subscribe, and like. If you guys like my video, I'm out.